Everybody into another Doc's Daily Free Pick here. I'm Detroit Lenny, joined with Robert Fringo. Talk some Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies for Wednesday, May 21st. Before we get into that, don't let me forget, though, to do some housekeeping issues. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you haven't already signed up over at Docs, you get a free $60 account, docs.com/free60. The link's in the description of the video. Head over there. That's where you get all the good stuff, premium plays, picks, props, sides, totals, this, that, every sport, college or otherwise, you got over at the website. Don't forget about premium, YouTube Premium, $49.99, link in the description of the video. You get all that. You've heard about that. We're going to talk Rockies and the Phillies. Robert, break this game down for us. Tell us what you got going on at the website as well first. Let us know what you got going on over there.
Well, I do have a 7-unit baseball play today, which I'm very excited about. I've been a little bit reserved with my top plays, but I see a number that's a little bit too good to pass up today. So I'm looking for a big hit on a 2-play card. And in regards to this game with the Rockies and Phillies, look, it's real easy to go on the side in any Rockies game, right? You just bet against the Rockies. But what jumped out at me today was the total. It's kind of frozen at 11.5, kind of a standard double-digit, Colorado Rockies at home in Coors Field total. Right. But I don't think it's high enough, and I think the books have been a little bit slow to react. They're kind of caught in this vacuum with the Rockies where they're an all-time terrible team with an all-time terrible lineup that really hasn't been producing many runs. So they can't jack those totals up too high. Right. However, 8 of the last 9 Rockies home games have seen 12 or more total runs scored, including that 21-0 bloodbath, because this Rockies rotation and bullpen is also all-time bad. So I think this number is a little bit low. Today they're starting Colorado is starting Carson Palmquist. And in my travels, in my 20 years as a handicapper, one thing that I've noticed and an angle that I love to play is always fade rookie starting pitchers in their second career start. Okay, everybody gets excited for that first career start, right? You're making
a lot of jazz around the first one.
Yep, everybody in the locker room is excited for you. They're going to raise their level of play. You got your family in town to watch that first MLB career start. You're hyped up, right? Then that second start hits. It's the letdown. Now nobody gives a damn that it's your second career start, right? It's the letdown start. And with a guy like Palmquist, who is a recent call-up, he probably doesn't deserve to be here anyway. He's not an MLB caliber starter on what is not an MLB caliber team. He got touched up for 5 runs in his first start in just 4 innings against Arizona. So that ERA is north of 11. I think he's going to get rocked by the Phillies. They've scored, I think it's 15 runs in the last 12 innings of this series, 16 runs in the first 2 games. I think they could be good for double digits here today. The Phillies are starting Ty Walker. He's either been really, really good, allowing 1 run or fewer in 4 starts this year, or really, really bad. He's allowed 3 runs or more in 3 appearances. And the thing about Walker is that he's been coming out of the bullpen for the last few weeks. This is actually his first start since May 1st and only his second start since April 26th. So I don't expect him to go very deep in this game. And I don't know what Walker is going to show up today, but I don't imagine it's going to be a good one. So as I mentioned, 12 runs or more in Colorado home games, 8 of the last 9 times. So I'm looking at the over here in this game between Colorado and Philadelphia. I think that's where the most value is.
I'll tell you what, I've talked to you about this, my rule of 10 in the NBA. It scares the hell out of me to bet overs when it's 10, 11, whatever. I worry Colorado, I have to count on Colorado, I feel like, to go over the 11.5. I think they get a couple runs. I'll be honest with you, I like Philly to score probably 10 themselves here. Colorado's that bad. That's the problem. Philly could get this total by themselves, and it's at 11.5. That's how bad Colorado is.
Yeah, 100%. That's kind of what I'm counting on, is at least 9 runs out of Colorado today. Yeah. But the fact that they're starting Ty Walker, who is making that only his second start in a month, tells me he's probably not going to go deep into this game.
Right.
And Philadelphia, they've already won 2 out of 3. They're probably going to have a big lead at some point in this game. So they're going to use this game to clear out the end of the bullpen, right? They're not going to use any of their serious arms. And I think that's going to create a situation. Let's say they're up 8-1 in the 6th inning, 7th inning, something like that. They're going to use those last relievers that they have. And I think Colorado could squeak out a few runs late in this one to help push it over.
I like it. Over 11.5, Rockies, Phillies. Don't forget, Robert's got a 7-unit MLB play, right? 7-unit?
Yep.
7-unit MLB play going off tonight, Wednesday, May 21st. Good luck unless you're against us. We'll see you on the next one. Take care, folks.